Loyalty is from above, betrayal is from below. When someone lies to you, it's because they don't respect you enough to be honest, and they think you are too stupid to not know the difference. 3 rules in relationships: don't lie, don't cheat, and don't make promises you can't keep. Suffering is given to you that you might open your eyes to the truth. Secrets and lies kill relationships. No matter how careful you are, you'll get caught. If you want a long-term relationship, follow the simple rule: never lie. Any truth is only true up to a certain point. When one oversteps the mark, it becomes a non-truth. However much you deny the truth goes on existing. If you don't take an interest in the affairs of your government, then you are doomed to live under the rule of fools. Excellence is not a gift, but a skill that takes practice. We don't act rightly because we are excellent. In fact, we achieve excellence by acting rightly. Bodily exercise, when compulsory, doesn't harm to the body, but knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. Human behavior flows from 3 main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. It is well to remember that the entire universe, with one trifling exception, is composed of others. I think the universe is pure geometry, basically a beautiful shape twisting around and dancing over space-time. To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. In the sciences, the authority of thousands of opinions is not worth as much as one tiny spark of reason in an individual man. All truths are easy to understand once they are discovered. The point is to discover them. You can't teach anybody anything, only make them realize the answers are already inside them. Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. We don't act rightly because we have virtue or excellence, but we rather have those because we have acted rightly. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. It is our choice of good or evil that determines our character, not our opinion about good or evil. Dignity doesn't consist in possessing honors, but in the consciousness that we deserve them. Criticism is something we can avoid easily by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. The sun, with all those planets revolving around it and dependent on it, can still ripen a bunch of grapes as if it had nothing else in the universe to do. Facts which at first seem improbable will, even on scant explanation, drop the cloak which has hidden them and stand forth in naked and simple beauty. Until philosophers are kings, or the kings and princes of this world have the spirit and power of philosophy, and political greatness and wisdom meet in one, and those commoner natures who pursue either to the exclusion of the other are compelled to stand aside. Cities will never have rest from their evils. Trust is earned, respect is given, and loyalty is demonstrated. Betrayal of any one of there was trust, then there was betrayal. You cannot have one without the other. You cannot be betrayed by someone you don't trust. Be careful who you tell your feelings to, because some people are waiting for the opportunity to use them against you. The worst feeling in the world is knowing you have been used and lied to by someone you trusted. Face the truth, or the truth will face you. The truth has a million faces, but there is only one truth. The philosopher is in love with truth that is not with the changing world of sensation, which is the object of opinion, but with the unchanging reality, which is the object of knowledge. If a man can be properly said to love something, it must be clear that he feels affection for it as a whole and doesn't love part of it to the exclusion of the rest. Keep the truth, and the truth will keep you. Anything more than the truth would be too much. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. Seek not greatness, but seek truth, and you will find both. Love is a serious mental disease. I don't feel obliged to believe that the same God who has endowed us with senses, reason, and intellect has intended us to forego their use and by some other means to give us knowledge which we can attain by them. We are twice armed if we fight with faith. It is surely harmful to souls to make it a heresy to believe what is proved. I have never met a man so ignorant that I couldn't learn something from him. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. The universe is made of stories, not of atoms. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. Be a free thinker and don't accept everything you hear as truth. Be critical and evaluate what you believe in. Who dare assert that we know all there is to be known? I trusted you, but now your words mean nothing because your actions spoke the truth. Those who don't know the value of loyalty can never appreciate the cost of betrayal.